XZ is a rebellious teenager who is rarely seen without his favorite cap. He grows up without his father, who died when he was still young. His mother struggles with her personal life, and their home becomes filled with constant problems. Unable to handle the pressure, XZ often leaves home just to get away from everything. One night, he gets into trouble at a bar. A group of men working for his mother's boyfriend starts pushing him around. XZ refuses to let them intimidate him, but the situation quickly turns against him. With no other choice, he notices a yellow Subaru parked outside. In a desperate move, he jumps into the car and drives away. The criminals rush outside, but all they see is the vehicle disappearing down the street. XZ speeds through the roads, trying to escape the people chasing him. However, the police soon notice the stolen car and begin following him. During the escape, a cat suddenly runs onto the road. XZ quickly turns the steering wheel to avoid hitting it. The car loses control and crashes. Knowing he cannot escape anymore, XZ tells his friend to run while he stays behind. He chooses to take responsibility for everything. Now facing serious consequences, XZ has no idea what to do. Then he remembers something his father left behind. A small necklace. Before his death, his father told him that if he ever reached a desperate situation, he should check the back of the necklace. Following the hidden instructions, XZ sends out a secret request for help. The necklace is not just a family memory. It is a connection to his father's old teammate. 17 years earlier, XZ's father sacrifices himself during a mission to save Harry Hart. Before losing his life, he leaves a final message for Harry. If his son ever needs help, Harry must be there for him. The signal finally reaches Harry. Soon after, Harry arrives and uses his influence to get XZ released. But XZ quickly learns that Harry is not an ordinary man. Behind his calm appearance is a legendary agent. Harry works for Kingsman, a secret intelligence organization hidden behind a traditional tailor shop. Seeing potential in XZ, Harry decides to offer him a chance. The young man may be reckless, but he is smart, brave, and clearly different from everyone else. Harry believes those qualities could make him a great agent. Later, XZ returns to the same bar where everything started. But this time, the criminals are waiting for him. They surround him and prepare to attack. Harry watches from the side. The moment they cross the line, Harry decides to act. The gentleman disappears, and the Kingsman agent takes over. Using his specially designed umbrella, Harry blocks every attack with perfect timing. The umbrella releases electric shocks, turning a simple accessory into a powerful weapon. His watch can also fire memory-erasing darts. Within moments, the entire group is defeated. XZ watches in disbelief as Harry handles the fight effortlessly. For the first time, he sees the world he could become part of. After returning home, XZ faces another problem. His abusive stepfather begins questioning him aggressively, but XZ refuses to reveal anything about Harry or Kingsman. He keeps silent despite the pressure. Unknown to him, Harry has already placed a listening device nearby. Harry hears everything. Instead of seeing XZ as a troublemaker, he recognizes his loyalty and determination. Impressed by his attitude, Harry sends him a message and tells him to escape to the tailor shop. XZ finds a chance to leave. He follows Harry inside the shop and discovers something impossible. Behind the fitting room is a hidden passage. The secret entrance leads underground. Beneath the ordinary tailor shop is a massive high-tech headquarters. XZ finally sees the hidden world of Kingsman. Harry explains the organization's history. Kingsman was created in 1919 by a tailor who wanted to fight evil without being controlled by governments. The organization operates independently. Their mission is to protect the world from threats before they become disasters. Inside the headquarters, Harry introduces XZ to Merlin. Merlin is the person responsible for training new recruits and preparing future agents. But while XZ begins his new journey, another dangerous plan is already developing. A wealthy businessman named Valentine is secretly building a global conspiracy. He works behind the scenes with powerful people around the world. His goal is to reshape society through a dangerous plan. At the same time, his deadly assistant Gazelle begins eliminating anyone who gets too close to the truth. With her incredible speed and blade-like weapons, she becomes one of the most dangerous enemies Kingsman has ever faced. Meanwhile, XZ officially enters the Kingsman selection program. From the beginning, he struggles to fit in. Most candidates come from privileged backgrounds. They see XZ as an outsider because he grew up on the streets. Only one female candidate treats him with kindness. The first test begins inside a sealed room. The recruits suddenly find themselves trapped as water starts filling the room. Panic spreads immediately. Everyone searches for a way out. Some candidates fight to reach the only air supply above them. But Eggsy notices someone else is in danger. Instead of saving himself first, he breaks the window and tries to rescue another recruit. However, one candidate does not survive. The entire group fails the test. For Eggsy, this is his first real lesson. Becoming a Kingsman is not about looking like a hero. It is about making impossible choices when there is no perfect answer. Harry continues investigating Valentine's mysterious activities. After following the clues, he finally discovers a surviving scientist who may know the truth. But before Harry can get the answers he needs, something goes wrong. The scientist is suddenly attacked and killed. Harry also suffers a serious injury during the encounter and falls unconscious. The loss shakes everyone. For Eggsy, it becomes a painful reminder that this world is far more dangerous than he imagined. Instead of giving up, Eggsy throws himself deeper into training. He knows that if he wants to become a real Kingsman, he must prove himself. During the next stage of training, each candidate is assigned a partner. Eggsy receives an unexpected companion, a lazy little pug named JB. At first, the two have trouble working together. JB refuses to cooperate, and Eggsy struggles to control the stubborn dog. But Eggsy refuses to abandon him. Day by day, he builds trust with JB. Eventually, the little dog begins to accept him. After the training, Eggsy brings JB to visit Harry, who is slowly recovering. Meanwhile, Merlin continues examining the evidence from Harry's investigation. He discovers something disturbing. The scientist had a special explosive chip implanted inside his neck. The same type of device appears on several of Valentine's followers. The mystery finally starts making sense. Valentine is behind everything. Soon, Valentine holds a major public event and introduces a revolutionary free smartphone service. The product becomes an instant global sensation. Millions of people rush to use it. But Harry notices something strange. Many of Valentine's closest supporters have similar scars on their necks. Something has been secretly implanted inside them. The discovery makes Harry even more suspicious. Back at Kingsman, the selection process enters its final stage. Only 3 candidates remain. Eggsy, the female candidate who has supported him from the beginning, and a tall male recruit from an elite background. Their next challenge appears to take place inside a bar. A group of staff members begins questioning them, but this is not a normal conversation. It is a hidden test designed to see how they react under extreme pressure. The interrogators push them harder and harder. The tall candidate loses control. Unable to handle the situation, he gives away information. Eggsy faces the same pressure. But unlike the others, he refuses to betray anyone. He protects the secret and passes the test. Seeing his potential, Harry begins teaching Eggsy the true skills of a Kingsman. A gentleman agent does not rely only on fighting. Every detail can become a weapon. Harry introduces him to specialized equipment. A pair of Oxford shoes equipped with hidden poison needles. A custom-made handgun, a pen containing dangerous chemicals, and a ring capable of releasing a powerful electric shock. Eggsy starts learning how to combine intelligence, style, and precision. During a visit to the weapons room, something unexpected happens. They encounter Valentine. Both sides immediately recognize each other. They know exactly who the other person is. But neither side reveals their true intentions. The tension between them is obvious. Soon, the final test arrives. The remaining candidates are given their last mission. They are ordered to do something impossible. Each recruit must personally shoot their own dog. Eggsy refuses immediately. He cannot bring himself to hurt JB. In the next room, the female candidate follows the command. She completes the task. But Eggsy cannot accept it. Because of his refusal, he fails the final test. His dream of becoming a Kingsman appears to be over. Eggsy is removed from the program. Disappointed and frustrated, he takes Harry's car and returns home. But when he arrives, he sees something terrible. His mother is once again being mistreated by her boyfriend. Eggsy wants to protect her. Before he can act, Harry remotely contacts him and takes control of the situation. Harry brings him back. But instead of comforting him, Harry criticizes his decision. He tells Eggsy that a Kingsman cannot allow personal emotions to control important choices. At that moment, Merlin delivers urgent news. Valentine has started his experiment inside a church. Harry immediately decides to investigate. He goes there alone. Inside the church, Valentine activates his hidden technology. A special signal triggers the chips implanted in people's bodies. Suddenly, everyone inside begins losing control. The peaceful gathering turns into chaos. Even Harry is affected. For a moment, he becomes trapped by the signal. But he eventually regains control of himself. Unfortunately, Valentine is waiting. Before Harry can escape, Valentine shoots him. Eggsy watches everything through a hidden screen. The man who gave him a second chance is gone. The loss leaves Eggsy devastated. But instead of running away, he returns to Kingsman headquarters. He is ready to fight. However, he discovers another betrayal. The head of the training program has already joined Valentine. She plans to eliminate Eggsy with poison. This is part of Valentine's larger plan. A plan designed to reduce the world's population. Eggsy realizes he is trapped. But he stays calm. Instead of fighting blindly, he quietly switches the glasses containing the poison. The trap fails. He then removes the control chip hidden in her neck. At that moment, Valentine calls. The enemy knows exactly who he is. But Eggsy and Merlin decide they have no choice. They must fight back. The final battle begins.